evening time and I am just going to show you a little bit of what goes into making my lunch. So I always like to prep lunch, preferably in the evening. Sometimes I wait till morning, but regardless, making lunch for myself for the day is super important to me to feel well nourished and have my hunger in check kind of throughout the day. And so I am really intentional about how I go about preparing what I'm going to eat and what I put in my lunchbox to ensure that I am well prepared and well energized for everything that I have going on during the day. So as some of you guys know, I am a full-time nurse. So this means, I'm up and about a lot of the time during the day, running from patient to patient and, answering phone calls, that sort of thing. And so it's really important for me to stay well nourished and for me to not really be thinking about eating all the time. So let me just stop talking and go ahead and show you a little bit of what goes on when I put together my lunch. So hope you guys enjoy. Alrighty, so I have my lunch here ready and packed. And so, don't mind our kitchen sink. It's really full of dishes because I did a lot of cooking today. And so yeah, let me just take these items out and get ready to show you a little bit of what I have in here. So, I'm missing one item. Hold on one second. So, I am a major snacker. Like, I get hungry about every 2 to 3 hours. So just kind of knowing that and realizing that's okay and that's just me. And I do my best when I'm eating every 2 to 3 hours. I'm able to better plan how I pack my lunch to kind of anticipate when I'm gonna be hungry and what I'm really gonna need. And that's really important with being intuitive about eating and intuitive about packing your lunch, is you're anticipating the hunger and preparing something that will meet that hunger need and will help you to just be able to kind of be more satisfied with what you're eating and be able to go about the rest of your day without thinking about food. So I'll show you a little bit about what I usually pack for my lunchbox to really make sure that it is most satisfying and I'm able to work best. So, all right, so the first thing I have here is a banana. So usually I eat breakfast at around 8 or so, 8:30. And so at around like 10 or 11 o'clock, I'm getting a little bit hungry to where I'm feeling uncomfortable and thinking about eating, but it's not quite time for me to be able to take a lunch break. So a banana usually does the trick for me, or some kind of, I like bananas because they're a pretty, starchy fruit, which just seems to hold in my stomach a little bit and really satisfy me. But depending on how hungry I am, sometimes I'll add some peanut butter or eat with some nuts. But usually this does the trick and gets me from about mid-morning to 12:30 when I get to eat lunch. All right, so lunchtime rolls around and today I packed one of my favorite salads of right now, and it's this massaged kale. Whoop, hello, stuff stuck on the top. It's this massaged kale salad, and what I love about this particular salad is I've really added in like everything that you need in a satisfying meal. So this salad has your greens, and it has some apples in it. It has sweet potato for a nice carbohydrate source that's going to help make this meal more substantial. It's got some walnuts in it to give me some healthy fat and some protein. It's also got some feta cheese and then an olive oil and apple cider vinegar dressing. Really delicious, really satisfying. Something I've been craving lately, especially with the warm weather, is this delicious salad. So I have the recipe in the blog post that goes along with this video. So if you want this delicious recipe, you should check it out and go ahead and make it for yourself. It is so easy to make and throw together. And a really awesome thing too about kale salad is you can prepare a bunch of it like on Sunday and it will last you for the whole week because it's so durable. Even when you throw dressing on it, it really only gets better. So really good. And then so along with my salad at lunch, usually like one thing or just, like just a salad is not going to fully satisfy me. I really like something sweet to end my meals. And so what I have for today with a little extra protein, since I didn't have any meat in this lunch, is this just some Greek yogurt with some blackberries and some honey and some chia seeds. So I'll eat that kind of as like a dessert, just to end the meal. And usually, like I said, the most satisfying lunches that I eat end with something sweet. So I kind of have a sweet tooth, and so adding something with some fruit or some chocolate at the end of my meals really helps me to round out the meal and to be able to finish lunch and not be thinking about food. Alrighty, so like I said, I'm a snacker and I like to eat about every 2 to 3 hours. So around 3 or 4 o'clock, depending on what I ate for lunch and how, when I'm hungry. Usually around 3 or 4 o'clock I get a little bit hungry, so I usually will take something like a granola bar. So this is a Trader Joe's granola bar. I'm liking this one right now. And this flavor is a maple flavor with millet, quinoa, amaranth, and buckwheat and pumpkin seeds. So it's really delicious and just helps to get me to dinner time, because going from lunch to dinner like never happens without eating something in between. So that is all that I have for my lunch, and that's pretty standard for what I usually pack for lunch during the week. And so hopefully you see like the best thing that you can do for yourself when setting yourself up for success with eating intuitively and listening to you and honoring your hunger and fullness is really being prepared. And preparedness is not a bad thing. I know that sometimes with maybe past diets that have had you meal prepping and planning and all that stuff, it can kind of have has left a bad taste in your mouth. But there is an essential part of having a healthy diet and a healthy lifestyle that involves doing some level of planning. And so for me, that means anticipating that I'm going to be hungry about 3 times during the workday. So I need to be prepared, and I need to have not only just a lunch prepared that's going to be satisfying for me, but also for me, 2 snacks, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. So anyway, that is all for today. So if you enjoyed this video, would you mind just leaving a little comment and letting me know? I love to hear from you. And I hope you'll check out the blog post that's associated with this, so you can check out that delicious kale salad recipe and make that for yourself. And hope that you're able to go out for the rest of your week and make some satisfying lunches and feel just more at peace with food in doing so. So hope you have a great rest of your day, and yeah, I'm gonna head to bed because lunch is packed.